Ever wondered where your salary disappears every month, even before the 15th? It's the same cycle every month, right? You get your salary, feel good for a few days, then boom, half of it's gone, and by the middle of the month, you're broke again. You start wondering, am I doing something wrong? It's not about how much you earn, but how you manage it. In this video, I'll show you a super simple way to budget your salary, even if it's just $500 or $10,000 a month. I'll show you exactly how to budget your salary, so you can stop stressing and finally feel in control of your money. We will discuss some important key questions like, why do people struggle with money, even when they earn decently? What's the first step to gaining control over your finances? Is it possible to save on a small salary? How should you split your income? What are small changes that make a big difference? Have you ever checked your bank account mid-month and thought, wait, where did all my money go? You're not alone. Most of us were never taught how to budget, even though it's the one skill that can completely change your financial life. And no, you don't need a big salary to start. You just need a plan. Most people struggle with money, not because they're bad at math or lazy. It's because no one ever taught them how to manage their money. And when your salary's small, it's even harder. Rent, food, bills, small splurges, they add up fast. Let's be honest. When the salary hits your account, it feels like a mini celebration, right? You pay your rent, settle a few bills, and maybe reward yourself with a nice dinner or that item in your shopping cart you've been eyeing for weeks. Or maybe pay for Netflix and boom, nothing left to save. Sound familiar? What if I told you that even with a small income, you can manage your money better, save consistently, and reduce stress? It's not the amount, it's the lack of planning. No matter how much you earn, if you don't give every rupee or dollar a job, it'll disappear. And then, little by little, small expenses creep in, daily coffees, food deliveries, because you're too tired to cook, last-minute weekend plans with friends, random online shopping, because that 50% off only today ad was just too tempting, monthly subscriptions you forgot you even had, Netflix, Spotify, gym membership you rarely use. Suddenly, it's the 15th of the month and you're left wondering where your money went. And the worst part, you feel guilty, frustrated, and promise yourself next month you'll be better. But without a plan, the same cycle repeats itself. That's why budgeting is so important. It's not about living a boring life or saying no to everything. It's about being in control, instead of letting your money control you. All right, let's talk about why our salary vanishes faster than ice cream on a summer day. Problem 1, the treat yourself trap. First thing after getting paid, we suddenly turn into millionaires for about 24 hours. I've been working so hard. I deserve that new phone case, those shoes, and oh look, fancy coffee I can't even pronounce. Problem 2, death by subscriptions. You think you're only paying for Netflix, but somehow your bank account is leaking money to Spotify, Disney+, Amazon Prime, Apple Music, and that gym membership you forgot existed. Seriously, when's the last time you even went to the gym? Problem 3, the it's just 200 rupees syndrome. Yar, it's just 200 rupees. What's the big deal? You say this 5 times a week, and by the end of the month, you've just $20 of your entire salary into oblivion. Problem 4, the weekend black hole. Friday evening hits, and suddenly you're out for dinner, then dessert, then maybe a movie, and before you know it, your wallet is crying harder than you watching a sad Netflix show. Problem 5, mystery expenses. Ever check your account balance and think, who stole my money? Spoiler alert, it was you. It was always you, buying random things you forgot about. And that's how we end up broke, eating Maggi noodles and praying for payday. But don't worry, it's not just you. We've all been there. The good news? With a simple budget plan, you can still treat yourself, still have fun, and also have money left at the end of the month. Let me show you how. Here's the easiest rule to start with, 50-30-20. Even if you earn $500 or $5,000, this method can work. Let me show you a super simple budgeting method, the 50-30-20 rule. This helps you split your income into 3 easy parts. It's easy to remember and even easier to follow. Don't worry, it's not rocket science. Let's break it down in a way that actually makes sense. 50% for needs. This is the boring but super important stuff. Rent, groceries, electricity, Wi-Fi. You know, things that keep you alive and prevent your parents from calling you irresponsible. Example, rent, $500. Groceries, $200. Wi-Fi and bills, $100, 30% for wants. This is the fun money. Eating out, Netflix, weekend trips, shopping sprees, And that random online purchase you convince yourself is self-care. Example, eating out, $100, OTT subscriptions, $50, random shopping, $200, 20% for savings or debt. This is future. You saying, thank you for not ruining my life. You put this part towards savings, investments, or paying off debts. Even if it's just a little bit, it adds up, trust me. Emergency fund, $100, SIP or investment, $50, loan repayment, $100. Imagine your salary as a pizza. Half the pizza goes to keep you alive. 50% equals needs. A little less than half goes to keeping you happy. 30% equals wants. And one nice big slice is saved for your future self. 20% equals savings. Now, the mistake most of us make? We eat the fun slice first, forget about the need to slice, and absolutely ghost the savings slice. But when you flip that around, life becomes a lot less stressful and honestly, a lot more fun too. Because guess what's really fun? Not being broke by the 15th of the month. Real life example, budgeting a $500 salary, right? Let's get real. You have $500 for the month. You're not broke, but you're definitely not rolling in it either. Here's how we can break it down using the 50-30-20 rule and survive without living off instant noodles every night. 50% for needs, $250. This is your survival money. Rent, groceries, and basic bills. Rent, maybe sharing a room or tiny studio. $150, groceries. Lots of rice, eggs, and frozen veggies. $70, phone, plus internet bill. $30 total, $250. Tip, you're not living in luxury, but at least you have Wi-Fi, and that's important for mental health and Netflix. 30% for wants, $150. This is your don't lose your mind money. Eating out once a week. 40, Netflix, Spotify, or Prime subscription. $20. A little shopping or hobbies. $90 total, or $150. Tip, buy yourself that coffee or that cool hoodie, but budget it in. No impulsive midnight Amazon sprees. 20% for savings, $100. This is your future you will be so proud money. Emergency fund, $60. Small investment, index fund or savings account, $40 total, $100. Tip, even saving $5, $10 a week is a big win when your salary is tight. Small steps are still steps. And yes, life will still throw you surprises. Suddenly, you need to buy a birthday gift. Your old sneakers finally fall apart. You get lured into a spontaneous weekend road trip. That's why the wants and savings categories are flexible cushions. Think of it like this. Your $500 is like building a tiny boat. Needs are the wood. You need them to float. Wants are the decorations. You want the boat to look good. Savings are your life jacket. Because one day, a storm will come. Budget right and you won't sink. Small income or not, you can always create balance. Tips to save, even on a low income. Yes, it might not be a huge amount, but even saving $50 or $10 a month matters. Consistency assures amount. It's all about starting small and sticking to the habit. The biggest change? Mindful spending. Ask yourself before every purchase, do I really need this? Or is it just a moment thing? That question alone can save you thousands over time. Money-saving hacks. Track every penny dollar. Awareness is power. Cook more, eat out less. Unsubscribe from things you don't use. Use cash for spending. It helps you stay mindful. Look for small ways to earn extra. Freelance, sell unused stuff, etc. Here are a few small changes that make a big difference. Cook at home 4 days a week instead of eating out. Use cash for daily expenses. It creates awareness. Cut out unused subscriptions. Use public transport or walk where possible. Sell unused clothes or gadgets online. These savings add up and make room for your goals. Not into pen and paper? No worries. Here are some free budgeting tools you can try. Good Budget, based on envelope budgeting. Simply go to the Chrome browser and search for Good Budget, and you will land on this page. I will also put the link in the description for you. Just go and click on that link. Simply sign up while adding your email details, and you will land on this page. Here, you could find the whole interface. You can add transactions by putting details regarding expenses, transfers, income, or debt. You can also add more than one account here, and in this area, you will find and track all your details. You can also add customized details as per your requirements, or just a simple Google Sheet. Check your Google Sheets. Here you could find different spreadsheets. Open monthly budget sheet. It's totally free and customizable. You can edit any cell and add details as per your requirements. To wrap it up, budgeting isn't about restrictions, it's about freedom. It gives you control. It lets you plan. And most importantly, it lets you breathe without money stress. The first step is awareness. Know where your money's going. Write it down, use an app, track every rupee. Once you see you're spending clearly, budgeting becomes 10x easier. Start tracking, start saving, and even the smallest salary will feel powerful. Your future self will thank you. Have a specific salary range you want help budgeting for? Drop it in the comments. I'll make a video just for you. If this helped you, hit like and subscribe for more real-life money tips that anyone can follow. Got a salary question? Drop it in the comments.